And have I got the microphone on? That is the question. Good evening, everybody. Let's just check that you can hear me. I think you can hear me. I did a stream yesterday where the microphone wasn't on for the first 5 minutes. So hopefully that's, hopefully that's sorted today. Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me. My name's Paul Grogan, and tonight, going to be doing something a little bit special. I'm going to be playing through Mage Knight, which is still probably my #1 favourite game of all time. It was for many years. I haven't actually evaluated it. I need to go back and have a think, because there's been a lot of great games in the last few years, and I need to go back and I need to think, are these actually better than Mage Knight? We will see. But anyway, yeah, thank you very much for joining me. Oh, sneak preview, there is something to come. So yeah, basically I'll explain why I'm doing this video. Every month, thanks to the support of my Patreon campaign, I basically do, or I commit to doing at least one solo playthrough a month. I've actually been doing quite a few more than that, but I'm doing one of them at least, and my Patreon supporters vote on what game I'm going to be doing a solo playthrough of, and this month they chose Mage Knight. It was a little unfair on the competition, because I suspected that Mage Knight was going to win, but it only just eked out an acrony. So yeah, so that's why I'm doing it. This video and a lot of the other content that I make, I'm going to plug the Patreon here, is only possible through the support of the Patreon campaign. So a huge thank you to all of my Patreon supporters, many of which are watching right now. If you are not a Patreon supporter, but you like the content that I make, yeah, just so you know, it's only possible through the support of the Patreon campaign. So, you know, if you're in the financial position to do so, a couple of dollars here and there will help grow the channel and keep me going, basically. So yeah, thank you very much for your support. Now, what we're going to be doing tonight. So yeah, thank you very much to everybody in the chat. I can see the chat. I'm not going to be able to keep that good an eye on it because it's over there. It's a bit small and my eyesight's going. Tonight, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a solo playthrough, and we're going to be using a scenario which actually is one I designed. So not everybody knows this, but the latter two expansions for Mage Knight, which is Krang and Shades of Tesla, were not designed by Vladia. They were designed by myself and Phil Pettifer, who's in the chat as well, hopefully. Hi, Phil. So yeah, me and Phil co-designed the last two expansion packs for Mage Knight. And in the last one, Shades of Tesla, there was a scenario in there called The Lost Relic, which was, designed by me. So this is my scenario. And this scenario was designed because there was a number of people that wanted a shorter game. Now, Mage Knight is a very complex, long, heavy game, and a number of people out there wanted a shorter scenario, and that's what the Lost Relic is. I'm not going to be doing a full tutorial tonight. I have done a tutorial video. It's on my YouTube channel. I did it at the end of last year. So if you're interested in learning how to play the game, yeah, go and check that out. Ricky Royal is here. Thank you very much, Ricky, for joining in. Ricky's done a whole series of solo playthrough videos years ago and also recently, which I may have been watching this afternoon just to remind myself. So yeah, we're going to be playing through the Lost Relic. The objective of Lost Relic is that there are going to be 2 cities, I believe 2 cities in the solo scenario. Yep. Each one of them is actually ruined. So normally the cities are something, they're really big, they're tough, you've got to defeat them. In this scenario, they are ruins, but they are occupied by Draconum. It's like dragons. And in each city, there is a part of the Lost Relic, and I have to basically recover both parts of the Lost Relic. When all parts of the relic have been collected, you have one last turn, and then we do the scoring. So we're going to do the scoring anyway, but the objective is I've got to find both of the destroyed cities, defeat the Draconum, and recover the Lost Relics. That's what we're trying to do. Yeah, right, okay. I think we're ready to do the setup. As I say, I'm not going to do too much explanation, but here we go. Now, to do the setup, for this scenario, you start at level 3. So we actually introduced rules within Shades of Tesla where you can start the game at a higher level. And that's what we're going to be doing, because in the Lost Relic scenario, we start at level 3. So it says, before setting up the game, including laying out the map, we basically create our character. So we start on level 3, and in this scenario, you skip the first level points on each scenario. So we actually start with 9 fame. So for each even numbered level, so when we got to level 2, we basically draw 2 skills, choose one and put the other in the common skill pool. So here we go. I have shuffled these, but I'm going to shuffle them again just in case you think I'm cheating. There we go. So these are the skills, and we draw 2. Now, I'm going to show you something here that Rado advised me to do, and this is my new little extra screen, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work because these tiles are green, okay? So this is the problem with the green screen. It doesn't work when you have green tiles. And I don't know how Rado gets around this. when he's got green tiles. So yeah, so that doesn't work. It'll work for the cards, but it's not going to work for them. So we have these 2 skills, and I get to choose which one I want. Now, this one is Shapeshift. Once per turn, I can basically do a basic action card that contains a fixed amount of movement, block, or attack to give the same amount of something else. Because Bravelar is a very versatile character, so he can basically, once per turn, turn cards into something else. Or, I've got this, which is it's Forked Lightning. It's +1, it's ranged cold fire attack of 1 against up to 3 different enemies. So, I think I'm probably going to go, I do like ranged attack. I'm tempted to go with the first one because it's very versatile. I'm going to go with the first one. Okay, so this is my skill. That goes there. And then this one goes in the common skill pool that we're going to put over there. Because we're playing with a dummy player, I think we do the same for Goldix as well. I think we do that. So I'm just going to draw that one and put it there. Right, so that's for the even numbered levels. Yeah, green table doesn't work well with green screen. That's true. Yes. I mean, I could have changed this for a different colour, but yeah, I haven't got time. But yeah, I could set the thing to a different colour, but then it wouldn't work with that colour. Start with the appropriate command tokens for your starting level. So because we're level 3, we actually get 2 command tokens, so we can have 2 units under our command. We have 3 armour, and we have a hand size of 5. Oh, just a quick note, I'm also extremely rusty on this game. I hadn't played it for years, and then the last time I played it, I didn't actually play, I just ran a game. I ran a 3-player game, which was the tutorial video that I just mentioned. So I am a little bit rusty on the rules. Apologies if you were expecting me to be, you know, an absolute expert on the rules. I used to be, but I've forgotten a lot of them. Hopefully it will all come back to me. We will see. So we've done that. Right, start with the appropriate command tokens. Each player gets 2 crystals of the colours shown on the bottom of their card. So we've got green and blue, so I start with 2 green crystals, 2 blue crystals. And then we deal each player a number of cards from the appropriate decks. So, advanced action deck, character level +2. So this is the advanced action deck. These have been shuffled, but I'm going to shuffle them again. Philly's saying Forked Lightning is not the best in this scenario. Okay, yes. There are other scenarios where you'll be fighting multiple monsters at a time, and Forked Lightning is great against them because it'll do 1 cold fire ranged to up to 3 things. Okay, now, are these going to work? Is this the Ultimate Edition? Yes, this is the Ultimate Edition. I actually sold my original one for charity. Raised, I think, £200 for charity, or £250 for charity, I think, selling my original one, which was signed, but, you know, yeah, raising money for charity. Character level +2, I should be doing 5. Okay, so we need to zoom out a little bit, I think. And we need 5 cards. Lots of green cards. Well, you can see what they are. There you go. So they're the 5 cards that I've got. Regular units is character level +1. So we're going to take the regular units. We're not going to get all these on screen, are we? No, we're not going to get all these on screen. Oh, that's a gold one that sneaked in there. How did that get in there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are these. Oh, I've got the window open as well, and it's quite windy outside. So if you're wondering what the background noise is, it isn't me with any fancy music on. It is just the window that's open. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're going to have to zoom out a bit more. Yeah, we're starting to lose it on the edges there a bit. Oh, because that's the actual green screen of the mat, isn't it? Yeah. We've got a green piece of card on a green background. Spells, character level. These are the spells. So this is all stuff that you have to do when you're starting at a high level. So 3 spells. 1, 2, 3. That works fine. I'm actually just going to turn the brightness down a little bit on that because it seems a bit high. Because I was filming earlier on today with this. Is that better? Yeah, I think that's better. Right. Artifacts, character level -1. So we need 2 artifacts. I don't start with all of these. I'm going to get a choice in a minute. I basically get to buy these cards. So if you've seen anything that you like the look of in these cards, let me know what you think I should buy. Right, so here's how it works. Each player may take for free 1 advanced action for each odd numbered level. Because I'm level 3, I should actually start with 1 action for each odd numbered level after the first. So 1 at 3rd level, 2 at 3. So yeah, I start with 1. So one of those advanced actions, just move them to one side a minute. One of these 5 cards here, I get one of those for free. And then what you get is you get 6 influence per level. So I've got 18 influence, and I use that to basically buy any of these cards. Where's the cost? So advanced actions are 6. Regular units cost their influence cost. Spells cost 9 or 7 and a mana of the appropriate colour. And artifacts cost 12. So yes, let me know in the chat what you think I should buy. If you know the game, what cards here do you think I should buy? First of all, which of these should I take for free? Now, bearing in mind we are going to be fighting Draconum in this scenario, and this is all done before we set up the scenario. So oh, do we want to do the taking the wound thing? Blood Ritual? That is quite good. It does get red crystals. That's going to boost our attack. Or do we heal? Or do we do the move? The scenario that we're playing is the Lost Relic. It is, it's the scenario that I wrote. It's the Lost Relic scenario. There you go, the Lost Relic overview. That's the scenario we're playing. Ricky's saying Blood Ritual. That's what I was thinking of taking as well. So we're going to take Blood Ritual. That's going to be my free one. Okay. And now I have 18 influence. So what am I going to spend that 18 influence on? I probably should get some units. Now we've got some illusionists. Illusionists are really good. Magic Familiars are good, but the problem with the Magic Familiars is you have to keep paying them mana to keep them going. But they are quite cool. Magic Familiar plus Blue Crystal is always useful. People are saying Magic Familiars. Yeah, they are good because they can do lots of different things. When is it that you have to pay the mana? Is it at the start of the round? Yeah, and this is only a 2-round scenario. It's 1 day, 1 night, and then that's it. It's over. So I think the Magic Familiars might actually be my best choice. Yeah, let's go with that one. So we're going to go Magic Familiars, which are going to go there. So that's cost 6. So I have 12 influence left. What should I buy? Should I buy one of these artifacts? Endless Bag of Gold. I got this card the very first time I played the game. So I always have a fond memory of this card. I played Norowas, I got this card, and I just recruited massive amounts of armies. But in this scenario, I don't think this is going to work. The wind's picked up. Let me know if it's too noisy in the background. And I can close the window, but then it'll get hot. The other one I've got is the Banner of Glory. Now, banners are... Yeah, assign this to a unit you control. It gets armor +1 and +1 to any attacks or blocks it makes. That's quite good, but it will cost me my whole 12. I'm not sure about spending 12. Yeah, okay. So spells. These were the 3 spells, and I can buy these for 9. Or 7 and a crystal of the appropriate colour. So I could buy Cure if I wanted to for 7, but that leaves me then with 5. You can actually buy crystals for 3 extra. And if you have any influence remaining, you get 1 extra fame, which in a solo game, I'm kind of not that bothered by that, but it will level me up a little bit faster. What do we take? What do we take? Burning Shield is being suggested, which is pretty good. It's Fire Block 5, which is going to be great if we come across an Ice Dragon. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's have a think. Let's have a look. Never played Lost Relic. Having a combat spell would be handy for a short scenario. Yes. Yeah, it would. So if we were to take Burning Shield, that's going to cost us 9. Then we've got 3 left. We can take another crystal. Which we could take red crystal. We could take Burning Shield and we could take a red crystal. Any other suggestions? Do we want to take another unit? I mean, Ricky was saying Illusionists. They cost 7. That leaves me with 5, which is a bit of a... Well, it's an odd number, literally, but it's not a great number in this scenario. Yeah, I mean, I do like the Illusionists as well. Yeah, they are good. I don't know whether to just take the... I'm tempted, I tell you what, I'm tempted to take 2 more advanced actions rather than the spell. So I think that's my choice, is either to take Burning Shield and a red crystal, or to take 2 of these advanced actions. Any other suggestions in the chat? Don't forget your bonus fame. Yes, yeah. If I'll basically get one fame extra if I don't spend all my influence. So we could take illusionists, a crystal, and a fame, or we could take burning shield and a red crystal, or we could take 2 of these advanced actions. What do you think? What do you think? And then once we're done, we shuffle any cards not selected into the appropriate decks, and then we set up the rest of the game as normal. Arranged any purchase units, draw up to the hand limit as normal, adjusting the difficulty. Yep, okay, so that's that. Any suggestions in the chat? If not, I might... Let's have a look again. So I've taken Blood Ritual, which is gaining red crystals, and a mana token of any colour. Burning Shield then. Burning Shield is it. So we're going to go with Burning Shield, and then we're going to spend the remaining 3 influence on a red crystal, and that is it. So these all get shuffled back in. And the units, no, that was the units, not the artifacts. No, that was the artifacts. Yeah, that's the artifacts. The units are here. The spells are here. And the advanced actions are here. Oh, I've just seen the other messages about ambush and regeneration and frostbridge. Sorry, that's the problem with the slight delay. Okay, so we're shuffling these back up, and then we're going to set up the rest of the scenario as normal. So again, that was just the preliminary bit where you build your character at level 3, because normally that would take about what, an hour and a half of play or something like that. So anyway, there we go. We got some advanced actions, and 3 of them, let's put them slightly off camera, because 3 of them get revealed, and this is the advanced action offer. There we go. And then we got some spells. That goes in my deck. That goes in my deck. There we go. Jonathan says, making you want to play Mage Knight again. Well, you definitely should. It's the best game ever. Much better than the one we did last night, which was also the best game ever, but not really. Played Hero Quest last night. Yeah, fond memories of it, but actually it's, yeah. I'd go so far, unfortunately, sorry to any fans of Hero Quest, but as I class it as unplayable now. It was just not good. It just didn't work. It was good fun playing with people on the stream, but as a game, no, didn't work for me at all. Yeah, been outdated by many other much better games. So, right, unit offer is done. Artifact offer, I'm going to shuffle that. So we've done that. We've done that. I've got Goldix. I've chosen Goldix as the dummy player. So in a solo game or a cooperative game, you always use a dummy player, which is basically a timer. That's all it is. So Goldix has got a deck. I don't think you do any. Do you create? No, I don't think you do. I don't. So this deck will change over the course of the game, but I don't think we change it now. No, I don't think we do. So I've removed the competitive spells. We've done that. Standard dummy player, done that. We need to decide on the city tiles. So here are the city tiles. There are 4 of them. We need 2 of them. I'm going to choose them at random. The Arathea tokens are because in this scenario, basically whenever you start with 9 fame, and every time you gain a level, you gain an extra 1 fame. So basically what it is if I just put tokens on the left-hand side like that, that's the way that I remember to do that. So that's what that is. Peter's here. Hi, Peter. Thank you for joining in. And Stas here and Chris. Yeah, go and set up. Everybody go and set up Mage Knight and play along at home. So we're going to pick 2 of these. They are the city tiles that we're using. How many of that? We need 6 countryside tiles, which is these ones. So these are going to get a shuffle. I am using all of the tokens from the Lost Legion in here as well. I am not using the enemies or the faction tokens from Shades of Tesla. Not tonight. I didn't want to bite off too much. Yes, you should definitely try this scenario. And Peter's saying, yeah, good to have a stream of a physical game. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of online streams recently. It takes me a lot less time to prepare. Like this took me an hour and a half just to set this up. Whereas the online games take a lot less time to prepare. But I do prefer the physical game. It's just, yeah, the time taken to set it all up and put it away afterwards. but because this one was a Patreon voted on one, effectively this video is funded through the Patreon, so I'm giving it a bit more time than normal. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them, we don't need them. And then non-city core tiles, we need 1 of them. So 1 of these. We'll have that one. Okay, so that is the deck. And then what we do is we shuffle those together. So we don't know what's where. So we know that there's 2 cities in the bottom 3 tiles. And then these are already shuffled, so they go there. So this scenario uses an open formation limited to 3 columns. So we start with this side of the tile rather than the wedge formation. And we're going to be going out from here, and it's going to be a maximum of 3 columns wide. But there are no restrictions, like on the wedge format, you can't have a core tile on the edge. That doesn't exist here. The land is much bigger. And we reveal the first 2 tiles, and we have, that one goes there, which is tile number 9. And we have this one here. Now, this is a little bit nicer to us. Is it nicer to us than what Ricky had earlier on? Yeah, I watched Ricky's playthrough this afternoon, and yeah, your starting tiles, Ricky, were horrendously bad. This is from the last expansion, Shades of Tesla. You can actually get the rulebook for it online, so you can play this scenario without actually owning Shades of Tesla if you want to. If you don't have it, let me know, I can send it to you. Right, okay, so there's that. And that's going to be expanding out in that direction whenever I explore. I think, is that it? Are we ready to start? Let's just check. We've done that. Dummy player. Yeah, I think we're done. So I draw my hand of cards. So I'm going to shuffle my deck. So I'm really looking forward to this. It has been a long time since I've played this game. I still think the game is fantastic, and I'm not saying that just because I helped design the last 2 things, but it's just a brilliant game, and I'm really looking forward to this. So thank you very much to everybody for joining me, and obviously, yeah, thank you to my Patreon supporters that make pretty much everything that I do possible at the moment. Without you, I wouldn't be doing this. The mana dice. You normally start with 2 more than the number of players. Oh, we haven't done the unit offer, but in this scenario, you start with 1 extra mana die. So we're looking at 4. And the unit offer is also number of players plus 2, but it's 1 extra for this scenario. Just check to see if I shuffled these. And yeah, Mage Knight is best played with the physical version. Yeah, some games I've been playing online have actually been easier to play using the online tools because it does a lot of the stuff for you. But Mage Knight, yeah, for sure, definitely best played physically. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Pop them over there. Right, so we have the Utem Crossbowmen. We have the Foresters. We have the Utem Guardsmen. And we have some more Utem Guardsmen. So it's all Utems. Now, these can be recruited at villages. We have no villages. Keep, and keep. We have a keep. So Vicky's shuffled these tiles, so if they come out bad, we can blame her. So we have that there. Because it's daytime, if we go next to this, we'll be able to see what's inside. We have a mage tower there. Same rules apply because it's daytime. We have another keep over there. We have is it a monster den? I think that's a monster den, and I think that's a dungeon. No, it's not. Can't be a dungeon. Yeah, it's a dungeon. It's not a tomb. It's a dungeon. There are these helpful guides that you get with everything on them. But pretty much all of the rules of the game are all on these reference cards, and there's so many of them now. Did they make them single-sided in the end? They did. Okay, which is good in a way, so you can pass them around. So yeah, these are good because they've got loads of information on. Yes, Monster Den. Thought it was. So Monster Den doesn't start with anything on there. This is an adventure site. It's a safe space. But when I'm there, I can basically go into the Monster Den and try and find a dungeon, try and find a monster to kill. And this is a dungeon. Again, it's another adventure site. It's a safe space. This is a ruins, however, and because it's daytime, this is revealed. It's always revealed if it's daytime, wherever you are. So, okay, right. Now, that's interesting. That is a place where we can give in 1 mana of each colour and get 10 fame. Nice. Very nice. Okay. What are your thoughts on the Star Trek version of Mage Knight? Ask me that another time. I have lots to say about that. But yes, ask me another time. Maybe in my live Q&A on Wednesday. I'm doing a live Q&A this coming Wednesday. It'll be probably it'll start around 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening. But yeah, I'll happily answer that question then. But probably not at the moment. Right, so I think we're all set up. We're ready to go. We are in the daytime. So we need the daytime tactics cards. And according to this scenario, I choose first and then the dummy player gets one left. I do need to do my starting hand though. Starting hand is 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, what have we got? We have Threaten, one with the land, Concentration, Improvisation and Determination. Now I just noticed that the colour's a bit weak on that camera, so I'm just going to up it a bit because I'm like that. It's that one, and it's that button, and then I go clickety clickety click 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 click. Look at that. That's better, isn't it? Oh yeah, look at that. Much better. Right, nice. I can actually read it on that screen clearer than I can read it here. So this is our starting hand of 5 cards. Are we happy with this? Because if we're not, we want to be taking tactics such as Rethink, which is a good tactic to take at the start of the game, and also Great Start. Great Start is fantastic. You could say it's great because you get 2 extra cards. The problem with me taking a 5 is that there is more chance that Goldix, which is our dummy player, is actually going to go before us, which means we might actually get 1 fewer turn to play. So yes, are we happy with these cards? Now, what are we going to do? That's the question. We have these 2 keeps here, which you can't see because the cards are on screen. That's the problem with this fancy overlay. As soon as I do that, you can't actually see what's on the screen. So yeah, we have these 2 keeps here. We are looking for the cities. I can just walk through and ignore these, but you want to defeat these in order to get the fame to level up, to get better, so that you get better stuff, so that you can then fight the Draconium at the end. So we're probably going to walk here and have a look at these on the way. We're probably just going to walk around here, have a look at these on the way, and then see whether we can do anything with them. So we don't really need influence right now. The one with the land is Brave Alar's special card. So we can move 2, heal 1 or block 2. So we can use that to heal, to move 2, which is 1 hex. We've got this, which is attack. We've got improvisation, that's always good. And we have concentration that we can power up because we've got green crystals. Just going to get rid of that. There we go. Is there movement? Yes, there is movement. There's movement on the one with the land card. But also I have the concentration. So I could play the concentration with the green crystal and play the advanced or the better version, stronger version, that's what it's called, which will be move 6. So I've got enough movement. We're fine for movement. It's the attacks that I'm a bit short on. So if I was to do the rethink, what would I get rid of? Remember, I do have the familiars, and they can give me an attack of 3, and if I use red mana, 5. Do I have to pay for the familiars? You need a crystal on the familiars and a 3rd map tile. Do I need a 3rd map tile? Oh yeah, I need a 3rd map tile. Thank you. I'm so used to playing wedge formation. And yeah, Philly's saying I need to assign. Oh, that's it. Yeah, you assign a crystal to them, and that's the bonus they've got. Right, we have another ruins, which is go there, defeat 2 rampaging orcs, and get 1 of each crystal, which is very nice because you can then pop there and get rid of them for 10 fame. And here we have a rampaging orc. Oh, which is... Nope, that's from the expansion that I said we weren't using. So we have a summoner. Now, summoners are nasty because you don't actually fight them. You get a random brown monster, and brown monsters are harder. So yeah, thank you, Phil. And yeah, I'm going to have to put a crystal on this, aren't I? I probably wouldn't put a red crystal on it because I have that spell in here which requires red. So I'm probably going to keep the red. So we could put the blue on it, and that would give me, would that give me block 7? Yeah, that's quite tasty, isn't it? Is that how that works? I can't remember where the rules for the familiars are. Where did we put the rules for the familiars? I guess they're in here. Where are the rules for the familiars? Somebody tell me in the chat where the rules for the familiars are, because I can't quite remember how they work. And yeah, I'm not sure where they would be actually, because they were in the first expansion. Ah, they're actually printed on the card. There you go. When recruiting, pay 1 mana of a basic colour and place a mana token of that colour on the unit. The corresponding option is increased. At the start of each round, either replace that token with a crystal of any colour from your inventory or throw away this unit. Yeah, so I can use this if I want to for block 7. There you go. Right, okay. So we're fine for block. We've got movement. We've got some movement anyway. What do you think I should do? I don't really want to go early bird. That seems like a waste. So I'm probably going to... Oh, we haven't rolled the mana dice either. Let's roll the mana dice. We got 2 white. We got a gold and a red. Aha, so there's the red. Should that spell come out? Planning is quite nice. I'm probably not going to use the right moment. So it's either rethink. Is Mana Steal any use? It will allow me to use 2 mana in 1 turn, which is quite nice. Yeah, Lost Legion rulebook page 5 apparently. Yeah, I don't have the Lost Legion rulebook with me. I've just got the new edition, so I've got the Ultimate Edition rulebook, but it's printed on the card. I found it. Yeah, planning is really good. At the end of your turn, if you have at least 2 cards in your hand before you draw, your hand limit is 1 higher. Let's have a look. So if I was to take planning, what would I do this turn? I would only want to spend 3 cards. Max. I mean, I could just spend 1. I could just move. Right, here's what I might do this turn. I might just plan on moving 4, which would allow me to look at that Mage Tower, look at that keep, and then stop there, and then see what we get. Which means I'm literally just playing... Ooh. Yeah. I'd probably play this with the gold for move 4. Okay, let's do that. So we're going to take planning. So that is the tactic that we're going to choose. So planning goes there. And then basically the dummy player, or Goldix, gets another random one. Always go planning, but as you're level 3, it's not quite so important on round 1. Why is that? Because my hand size is still 5. Okay, right, so here we go. 6, excellent. Right, so the dummy player is going after me, basically. So it will be my turn, then its turn, my turn, then its turn. And as I say, this is really just a timer. And you can get lucky and you can get unlucky with it. We'll see that. Okay, so it's my go. Off we go. I think we are going to be taking the gold mana from the source. We are going to be playing 1 with the land, which is this card here, which you can just about see. I'm using the gold as green mana. I'm using the bottom effect, so it's move 4. Yeah, so it's got all sorts of fancy stuff on there, but I'm just using it to move 4. My first 2 movement will be there, and as soon as I move to there, I get to see what's in this tower. So what is in the tower? It is... What the heck's this? I'm going to look this up. It is... Oh, sorry, Loki, did I bother you? Loki's here waiting for me to finish my fish and chips. That is... Hey, it's a Magic Familiars. Ah, right, it's these ones. They've obviously come to get their friend. So the thing with these Magic Familiars is they're not fortified. One of the worst ones, yes. Yeah, so they're not fortified. You see that? So normally anything that's in a Mage Tower is fortified. Anything in a Mage Tower is fortified. But that means they're not fortified, which means I can use ranged attack against them. Not that I have any ranged attack, but they do hit me twice. In fact, this is what Ricky found. I'm just copying you, Ricky. The first thing that he found was the Magic Familiars, and I remember he was thinking of going back for them and couldn't work it out. But they're brutal. So you can see here there's a skull on the right hand side. So although they only hit you for 3, if you don't block them, then they actually deal double damage. Now thankfully, because I've got 3 armor, that is just 1 wound. It'll be doubled to 2, and then so I could take 4 wounds, but I have block if I wanted to, but that it wouldn't block both of them. So okay, I can do it. I can attack them. I wouldn't die. Do I have 7 attack to kill them? No. But I'm still moving, and I'm now going to move to here, and we're going to have a look at this keep. Okay, and we have the Utum Guardsmen. Okay, now they're fortified, and they're in a keep, which means they are double fortified. So you can't use sieged attack against them, let alone ranged. But thankfully, they only hit me for 3, but I still need an attack of 7. Okay, well there is my movement 4. Do I want to do anything else this turn? And remember, I'm playing slowly, but this is the timer. The dummy player is the timer. Now, what are these on? They're on Wasteland. They're on Wasteland as well, which is 4 movement points to get onto. So I'm going to need 4 next turn to get onto there, if I want to. I mean, I think I probably should, because then I can go in, kill the Utum Guardsmen, and then recruit some more Utum Guardsmen. We are playing, Andrew's here in the chat. Yeah, we're playing the Lost Relic, which is the scenario I wrote. So yeah, I'm seeing if it's any good or not. I have played it before, honestly. So I need to keep 2 cards in hand for the planning to work. So I could carry on. I could discard another card and move to here and see that one. If we're not going to bother with those Magic Familiars, do we want to move on? Because being here next turn is just as good as being here. Sort of. Well, no, it's not really, is it? Because if I'm going to go here next turn, that would be a wasted movement. Decisions. That's no good. So I could discard that from the improvisation, but actually I'm probably going to keep that if I'm going to recruit. And they are only 5. So I think my plan is to keep that until next turn. Yeah, okay, so the Magic Familiar's blocking is... Yeah, I've definitely got the block sorted. In fact, I could actually attack these, because I could use that. I just need block 3 and block 3. I've easily got the block, it's just I can't... I mean, I could get the 7 damage. Yeah, if I've got this right, I can concentrate. When you play this, play another action card with it. Improvisation. Use the improvisation to discard another card from hand to get attack 7. I could do, but then I've only got 1 card in hand. And I haven't got the 4 movement. So I think we're going to just end the turn there. That is going to be it. I've ended the turn. The mana gets re-rolled and put back. It is red. That goes to my discard pile, which I will put there. And because I ended the turn with at least 2 cards in hand, my hand size is considered to be 1 higher, which means I draw 2 more cards. We have drawn Rage and Stamina. So they're the 2 extra cards that I've drawn. Okay, so there's my hand, 6 cards. It is now Goldix's turn, the dummy player. And basically we reveal 3 cards from the deck. So I've got, can you see them? You probably can't see them, can you? I'll put them up here for now. So 1, 2, 3. And then you check the colour of the last card, and if it matches, if it's green, I get an extra 2 cards, and if it's blue, there would be an extra 1 card. So I got lucky there. Right, it's back to me. So what are we going to do? We have lots of attack now. Should we go for the familiars? It's kind of not in the direction we want to be going. So I think I might leave those familiars. I'm tempted to go for these Utum Guardsmen here, which means I need move 4. So that could be stamina to move 4. That would move me onto the tile. I then either need to do a block 3 or take a wound. It's a wound. It's not that bad, is it? Let's look at the attack first. And yeah, I can then concentrate with the improvisation, discarding the determination. And that would be the attack of 7. That would leave me then with 2 cards in hand. Okay. Can we do that? Yeah, I'm going to have to use my green crystal because there isn't green in the source. Yeah. Stasia's got to go. Watch later on. Thank you very much for popping in. So yeah, we could do it. I would have to use a green crystal for the concentration. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I'd have to use a blue crystal for the stamina and a green crystal for the concentration. That's using a lot of my crystals early. But I think that's probably what we want to do. I then haven't used anything from the source. So if I then did use this, I then only have 1 card in hand. Yeah. But I think that's what we want to do. Make it attack 5. Oh, you mean I could use the familiars? Yeah, I could use the familiars for attack 3 because I'm not using them for anything. Or I could use them to move. Or influence. Oh, I could do all sorts of stuff with them. Yeah, they are very versatile. So I could use them for move. Yeah, it's not quite enough, is it? I need an extra move 1. I mean, I can play a card sideways. Or we could do the rage. Hang on a minute. Rage with the red is attack 4 and use the familiars for attack 3. That would be the 7. Okay, there's the 7. That's what we're going to do. I don't need to do the concentration. So, okay, I think we've got it. Oh, skills. Yes, I've got this. I completely forgot about that. Let's have a read of what it does again. Once per turn, 1 basic action card that gives a fixed amount of move, attack, or block instead gives the same amount in one of the other 2. Yes. Okay, wow. Yeah, I'd completely forgotten that. I'm going to put it here. But I think I've managed to do it without. So I am going to be playing the stamina with the blue crystal. Okay, that gets me move 4, which moves me onto this space. Which is Wasteland. Now, when you attack a keep, your reputation goes down by 1 because the keep is filled with nice people. This board is a bit bent. There we go. It's still a bit bent. Never mind. So yeah, my reputation goes down by 1. That counts as an assault, which means we have a fight straight away. Can I block it? Well, this is the thing. Do I want to block it now? I don't think I do, actually. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't think I want to block it. So it's 3 attack. I have 3 armor. So basically, I take a wound. So, yeah. So, got a wound. That's fine. That is fine. Now, does a wound count for planning? I think it does. I can't remember now. Because I think wounds don't count as cards unless it specifically says so. So, yeah, correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I don't think the wound counts for planning. So, anyway, I took a wound, and now I've got to hit it. So I am going to play attack. There you go. Let's play it here. No, it doesn't count, says Andrew. Didn't think it did. So we're going to use the red mana from there. So that's attack 4. But then we are going to activate the familiars for the attack 3, which is attack 7. They're gone. Okay? So that card has been used. That card has been used. They are my used cards. Attack 7. That is did. So I get 3 fame for that. 1, 2, 3. And that keep is now mine, which is going to increase my hand size. Nice. Right. Let's just get rid of these cards so I don't accidentally put them in my hand. Okay. So yeah, that was all right. That was all right. Now I can explore as well. And exploring in this scenario actually gets you 1 fame. But I think what we're going to do is we are going to use... we are going to play the Threaten. And do I want to use the red crystal? I think I do. It's either that or... No. Yeah, I think we're going to use the red crystal. I could play this concentration to gain a red token, but this is an awesome card. So I'm going to keep this. Wounds count for planning. Yeah, okay. So there we go. Yeah, you can't play it. Okay, and they changed it in Star Trek. Okay, interesting. So yeah, it counts as a card in hand. I just can't use it for anything. Okay, so I could safely throw some more cards away. I mean, that's influence 2. I need 5. My reputation isn't at the -1 yet. It's going to be. Because, yeah, I am going to use the crystal. I am going to threaten them. So now that I've killed their friends, this is quite thematic, actually. There was 3 Utum guardsmen living in this keep. I've killed one of them, and now I'm threatening the other one, saying, "Oh, you, matey, come with me." And that goes there. And then my reputation goes down another 1, so I'm now at the -1. People really don't like me. But I now have this. I now have another unit as well. Right, so I've actually got 4 cards in hand. So I think I'm going to use my skill. I am going to use it. I am going to play Determination as block 2, but then I am going to convert that block into move. There you go. Brave Alar's awesome. I think that's right. Attack or block gives the same amount of one of the other 2. Yeah, so move 2. And I'm going to use that move 2 to explore here, which gets 1 fame for this scenario. Okay, we have tile number 6. That goes there. So we have another Rampaging Orc, which is another summoner. Who shuffled these? We have a red crystal mine, and we have another monster den there. Right, okay. Yeah, and some people say this game isn't thematic. Can you attack and recruit in the same turn? Can't recruit yet. You need to give the dummy a turn. Do I? I mean, okay, so is assaulting an interaction then? I'm obviously very, very rusty with the rules. So 1 interaction per turn. Yeah, I remember that. But I didn't think assaulting counted as an interaction. Yeah, 1 move and 1 interaction. Okay, yeah, I'm very, very rusty on the rules. So apologies for that. Let's undo that then. So we'll put that back. I'll put that back. I'll put that back in hand. Now, after I've interacted, can I move again or not? Or do you do all your movement first? I think you have to do all your movement first, don't you? Yeah, I'm very, very rusty. 1 action per turn. Combat or an interaction, not bad. That's the thing, yeah, it's combat or interaction. It's people saying there was 1 interaction a turn, and I didn't think assault counted as an interaction. But yeah, I think I'm right in saying, yeah, it's move and then action, so I can't actually explore. So that's not there yet. Forget that, which means I haven't played that, which means I haven't done my skill yet. Okay, so there we go. We've just undone that. Apologies for that. I need to get rid of that 1 fame. That goes back there, and that goes back there. I think we are successfully undone. Okay, so crystal goes back to the supply. They go to my discard pile. We re-roll the dice. It's blue, and now the dummy player gets a turn. 1, 2, 3. It's red, so again, nothing happens there. Right, so on my turn, right, you're right. So I will now play that as block 2 converted into move 2 for the explore. Okay, so there's my movement done. And then I will spend the red die, so I don't actually need to use a crystal. That goes down and we recruit the Utum Guardsman. There you go. Sorted. Yes. Okay, re-roll that, put it back. It's green. Those go to my discard pile. And dummy player gets a go. Green, red, and blue. So because they've got a blue crystal, an extra 1 card goes. There you go. Over halfway through that deck. I should have drawn up. And my hand size is 6 for the keep. 7. It's 5 normally. 6 because of the keep. And then +1 because of the planning. There you go. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Yeah, Ricky says, don't know how he does it. The thing is, yeah, I've got too many games in my brain. It's because I haven't played this for a while. I went through a year, like a 4-year period where I knew every single rule of this game and could recite them all from memory. It's been so long that I'm not at that stage yet. And yes, there's a lot of other rules in my head. Anyway, we've drawn lots of cool cards. We've got Brave Alar's special card. And we've drawn Blood Ritual. Nice. So we haven't got the spell yet, but I know it's still in the deck somewhere. Okay, so we are now looking at the next turn. We've got rid of the keep. We have this rampaging orc here. Now we can move into its threat area, but we can't, and we could move out of it. But we probably want to try and take it on because we've got some guardsmen. They're going to help us. I've got loads of cards in hand, so we should be able to do it. It's just whether we want to go down the monster den or not first, and I'm thinking not. So we could play Druidic Paths, which is move 2, and the move cost of 1 space is reduced by 1 this turn. So we could use that to actually move into here, because the movement cost of hills is normally 3. So we could do that. Yeah, that's a nice little movement with a bonus. We've got the take a wound to get a red crystal to your inventory and a mana token of any colour. So yeah, I mean that's taking more wounds. Do we have any healing? We don't. We don't have any healing. We've not seen any. Oh no, there is a village. There's a village down here. I missed that. It's hiding in the swamp. How many fame are we off the next level? We've only got 2 fame off the next level, so I think we probably want to kill that summoner and head out in that direction because there's 2 more countryside tiles. And remember, we only have 1 day and 1 night. This is a very quick scenario. So yeah, okay, let's. Oh, if only I had +1 ranged combat. Phil, why did you tell me to take that card, that tile? Because I've got ranged attack 3. Which almost enough to get rid of the summoner. Oh, with concentration it is. Aha! Concentration with the swiftness is ranged attack 5. And that will kill it before it gets to attack me. Okay, sorted. That's what we're going to do. We are going to play... do we just play March? Yeah, I think we play March. So we're going to play March for move 2. Move top left, explore, and then enter the dungeon. Actually, yeah, I'm going to provoke it by moving to there, and then I'm going to get a red crystal at the end of my turn for being on the crystal mine. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. So I need to generate 6 points of movement. Well, Druidic Paths is... Yeah, okay, this will do it. So Druidic Paths with blue means it is move 4 and the move cost of 1 type of terrain is reduced by 1 this turn. So I'm going to say hills. So I've got movement 4 and I'm going to say that hills is reduced by 1 down to a minimum of 2, which means I can move there and then there. And when I move from 1 space adjacent to a rampaging enemy to the next one, that provokes the enemy and it attacks me. All right, so now we do combat. The combat starts and I play concentration powered by green crystal to play swiftness for ranged attack 5. And I think that kills it. Yeah, Ricky is saying, yeah, concentration is such an amazing card. What crazy person wrote this scenario? This crazy person. So there you go, ranged attack 5. That has killed the summoner. Put that in my trophy pile and get 4 fame. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I will level up at the end of my turn. And it now is the end of my turn. Okay, so that goes, we re-roll the dice. It is gold, that's good. Those go to my discard pile. I get a red crystal because I am at the red crystal mine. I get a reputation for killing a rampaging enemy. Excellent, right, so that's good. And then hand size. So hand size is, I've got 4, so because of the planning, I draw to 5, and then I go to 6. Okay, and I've drawn the spell. I've drawn the Burning Shield spell. Nice. What's over there, just off camera? Or is it this? It's this. Ah, yeah, right, okay. I'm going to just move that way a little bit. I'm going to move that way a little bit. And I'm going to have to zoom in a bit. There we go. Right, okay. The wonders and intricacies of green screen. We're going to level up at the end of the turn. Yes, I'm just checking that I've done everything else. I've gained the crystal. I gained the reputation. Oh yeah, you don't draw your hands yet, do you? No, silly me. What did I just draw? What did I just draw? I think I had Blood Ritual in hand. Yeah, I think I just drew 2 cards. So you're right. I shouldn't have leveled up just yet. So I shouldn't know what those cards are. So I'm going to shuffle them. Yeah, because we do the level up beforehand. So we get a skill. So I get a choice of these 2 skills, which if I put on here, is still not going to work. Oh, look at that. How weird is that? It's like I've got a hole in my hand. So the first one is Secret Ways. Once per turn, move 1. You are able to enter mountains for a move cost of 5, and they are considered a safe space for you. And you can pay a blue mana. You're able to enter lakes for a movement cost of 2. Or I can take Regenerate. Once per turn, pay a mana of any colour, throw away a wound from your hand. If you used green mana, or you have the least fame, then also draw a card. So if you used green mana to do this, or you have the least fame, then also draw a card. Okay, right, there we go. So which one of those do I want? Well, I do like an extra movement point. But I think I'm going to take now. I don't have to choose one of these. I could choose Goldix's skill that Goldix didn't want. And here's the thing, I'm about to get an advanced action. If I choose the skill from the offer, in fact that one can go, because you can never take your own skills. If I take that one, which is actually quite nice, I have to take this bottom card here, which is Maximal Effect, which is the card that's caused the most rules queries, I think, in the entire game. If I choose one of these 2 skills, I can have either of those cards, which is Shield Bash or Blood of Ancients, which is another gain a wound card. Oh, I'm taking lots of wounds here. I think I'm probably going to take Maximal Effect. I think based on what we've got here, I'm not going to take either of these. Okay, I'm going to take this one. So that goes there, which means I get this, and that goes to the bottom of my deck. These slide down, I believe. I'm doing this from memory now. I think that goes there. Then I draw up to my hand size, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, look, Maximal Effect. 6. Good choice, says Ricky. Yeah. I mean, long term, Maximal Effect is going to damage you because you'll be throwing lots of cards away. But in a 2-round game, it might be all right. It might be okay. Right. So I think that is it for my turn. It is now the dummy player's turn. 1, 2, 3. Are we going to be lucky? No, we're not. It's green, which means 2 more cards go. Right, there is 1 more card in the deck. That means I have another turn, then the dummy player has a turn, then I have a turn, then the dummy player announces end of round, then I have a turn. I have 3 turns left. And I still have quite a few cards in my deck, so I need to be now playing quicker. Right, my turn. First thing I'm going to do, I think I'm going to flip this over to get a blue crystal and a green mana. So many people complained about the fact that mana tokens weren't a different component to crystals, and I'm like, it's so easy. They're crystals, they're mana tokens. I'm like, I didn't see that argument. I didn't get it. You don't need different components. You just put them in different, I don't know. It seems easy to me. Right, anyway, what are we going to do? Where are we going to go? We can go and exploring. Yeah, we need to go exploring because we've actually got, if we go there, we can explore here and here. Yeah, we can do 2 explores from that space. So that's going to be 6 movement, which we can do. So maximum effect with a red crystal is throw away another action card, use the stronger effect of that card 2 times. So that would be move 8. Wow. Avinash is saying you usually play skill from the dummy before you pick your skill. So I have an option to pick dummy skill straight from the common pool. Not sure what you mean. Didn't draw the dummy player skill for the community pot. Oh, you're right, I didn't. Thank you. Yeah, so that should happen every time I level up. Oh, sorry, every time I get a skill, the dummy player, you take a skill and you put it there as well. Yeah, I quite like that one. That's Goldix's with the, look at my crystals. And everyone goes, ooh, yeah, look at the dragon with the crystals. And we've got crystallize as well. Right, okay, so yes, we can do all sorts of very cool stuff now, but I think I need to be doing a move of 6. Oh my gosh, look at all of this. So I could just maximum effect to crystallize. Or maximum effect to move. When you play this card, throw away another card, get the basic effect 3 times. That would be the move 6. That would save the red mana. What would I then do with the rest of it? Because I don't know what other movement we've got left. That's the problem now. I haven't used this skill yet this turn. So are we going to throw away the march? Is that a risky move? I think it is, having not taken another... Yeah, having not taken another movement card, that might be a little risky. I mean, I've got improvisation, and I've got this, so I'm probably safe to do that. Okay, so we can do this. We can do maximum effect with the gold, using the gold as red. So yeah, this is maximum effect, the one that causes all of the rules questions. And I'm going to use a gold mana to power up the bottom part. So I'm going to throw away another action card, use the stronger effect twice for free. So I'll play maximum effect, and we're going to throw away this one. There you go, literally thrown it away. Lost it now. I'll probably lose that later. So we've got move 8. So we're going to go move 2 to here. Then we're going to do another 2 to explore here. Okay, that's one of the expansion tiles. That gets me a fame. And another 2 to explore here, which is another expansion tile, which is another fame. Right, let's populate some stuff. So we have a wizard tower, which is there. We have a walls. We have a rampaging orc here, which is another one from... I obviously didn't take out the right ones. So we have these. Yeah, then we have a village here. We have a labyrinth here. Oh gosh. We have another crystal mine here, and we have a keep up here. Right, now we're almost at the core tiles. Right, okay, so I've still got 2 movement left. Ooh, we got a magic glade here, but that's on a swamp. Swamps cost 4? No, 5. Do we want to be pushing on? I think we do, to be honest. But, I don't want to go too fast. I don't want to leave too many things behind, but we do only have 1 more night after this. But I've got 2 more turns after this. So there are other things that we can do. Oh, and I've got this green mana. Oh, I did that wrong, didn't I? Yeah, I did that wrong. Shouldn't have done that. I'm going to undo that. That was silly me doing that when I didn't need it. Slight cheating there. Yeah, I forgot that green mana. That was probably going to be used for the move card that I got rid of. Never mind. What do we do? What do we do? 2 more movement left. I think we're just going to head to here. Okay, now do I want to move on to this village? Because if I can move on to the village, I can then do some... I can do all sorts of stuff at a village. I can pillage it. Pillage the village. Everybody always wants to do that. You can heal. Costs 3 influence, which I can probably get. In fact, that's all you can do, isn't it? Oh, and recruit, but I'm full with units unless I wanted to get rid of the familiars, which I probably don't want to do. Jonathan has said that he's just finished setting up Mage Knight. Excellent. Right, well, let me know how you get on. Play this scenario. See what you think of it. Okay. I think we are going to move. And I think we are going to use improvisation and discard Crystallize. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to use the Blood Ritual this turn. How many cards we got? I'm going to draw all of these, aren't I? Yeah, so I don't actually need the planning right now. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I am going to flip this skill over. I'm going to undo the undo. So that gets me that and that, because I can then play the Crystallize to turn that green mana into a crystal. Yep, so that's that done. And then we're going to play Improvisation, discarding... Oh, no. I'll tell you what we can do. I'm going to use Improvisation with the red to discard Blood Ritual. So that's discarded. For 5 movement, 1, 2, 3 to here and explore. Yeah, so we're going to have our first core tile. It's the blue city. Now remember, this is not a city in this scenario. This is a ruined city where there is part of the lost relic. And the other change to this scenario is anytime you see a rampaging Draconum, it isn't a rampaging Draconum, it's a rampaging Orc instead. But there is a Draconum on the city, which I believe you put face up. Let's have a look. Put a Draconum face down on the space. Ah, no, you got to go next to it to see what it is. Okay, right. So there we go. So we've found our first core tile. And it is that. Now, that's going to be a bit tricky to get through. I have 1 card in hand and it is a wound. So that is it. That is the end of my turn. So that crystal goes. That gets re-rolled and put back. It is green. These cards get discarded. I draw up to my hand size, which is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there are still 2 cards in my deck. I have drawn Mana Draw, I've drawn my spell, Promise, and Tranquility. Okay, so that's my hand of cards. Yeah, I didn't have the... So I could pillage. Oh, and then I'd get my remaining 2 cards. Well, pillaging happens outside of your turn, so we'll see what the dummy player does. Well, we know what the dummy player is going to do. That's it. The deck is now empty. So on the dummy player's next turn, it's going to declare end of round. Right, back to me. Am I going to pillage the village? So this is interesting because what I could do is that I could actually just stand here and provoke. I don't need to move. In fact, you're not allowed to move onto these spaces. Yeah, I could actually just provoke. Now, what's this? This is elusive. It's got 6 armor against... that 6 armor against ranged attacks? I can't remember how that works. Yeah, elusive. The lower value is used in the attack phase and only if all of the enemy attacks are successfully blocked. Yeah, so if you block it, it's got the lower value. If you don't block it, it's got the higher value. Yeah. I mean, I've still got this, that I've not done anything. So I definitely want to be attacking. I don't think I want to pillage the village. I think I'm going to try and get rid of one of these orcs this round. And then maybe get rid of another one next round. Or maybe just once this has gone, maybe move to there. In order to try and get round here. That might work. That might work. Okay, burn them. Burn what? Oh, with the burning shield. Yes, I mean, so fire block 5. If this card is used as part of a successful block, you may use it in your attack phase as fire attack 4. Okay, so literally, yeah, I just play burning, attack them, burning shield, and they're dead. Yeah, okay. That's quite cool then, isn't it? With the red mana from the source, there isn't any red mana in the source. But I could then use this to heal a card. And that would level me up. Yeah, okay, right. We're going to stay in the village. We're not going to pillage. And I'm not going to move. And then I'm going to provoke this one. So this is the enemy, which you can see there. So it's elusive. It's definitely elusive because it's see-through. So I've got a block 4, which I will do by playing a red crystal onto there. So that's fire block 4. And then, yeah, if used as part of a successful block, use it in your attack phase as fire attack 4. Dead. Boom. Easy. Thank you very much to the advice telling me to take Burning Shield at the start. So it gets me 1 rep and 3 fame. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding. So I'm going to level up at the end of my turn. Then we're just going to play Tranquility to heal 1 card, which gets rid of that wound. That's gone. And then we're done. So end of the turn. That goes there. I'm going to get my remaining 2 cards. And we have leveled up. So we are now level 5. So I can have 3 units now. There we go. Okay, and what's changed is my hand size has gone up to 6. Okay, dummy player declares end of round. My last turn. We can't move on to the mountain, so are we just going to provoke that? Or are we going to recruit? We could recruit. The foresters can be recruited in the village, and the Utem crossbowmen can also be recruited in the village. What do we have here? We've got promise, which is, and there is white, so I could get 6. Yeah, I could get the Utem crossbowmen. It's either that or take on the orcs, but I think I'm going to recruit because this offer is about to disappear. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll stay in the village. We're not going to move. We're going to use the white from the source for influence 4. Yeah, because the elite's going to come in next round. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And these actually don't matter. No, because I'm just going to use these as 2. Yeah, so that's influence 6, which is enough to recruit the Utem crossbowmen. So they're going to go there. Nice. Very nice. Put my skills there. We are done. That was my last turn. So we got the crossbowmen, and that is the end of the first round. The day is over. We are now going to go into the night phase. So various things happen when we change from day to night. And let's make sure I get this correct. Let's just check expansion rulebooks. Scenario when special rules. At the end of the day night, remove both tactics cards from the game. Well, in fact, yeah, because there isn't another day. So we're going to go into night soon, which will be the night tactics cards. Yeah, so what you do at the end of the day, you remove the bottom advanced action. Now, normally that just goes to the bottom of the advanced action deck, but in a solo game, it goes into the dummy player's deck. And then the spell, you put this on the bottom of the deck, but you look at the colour of it, it's blue, which means gets another blue crystal. And then that goes to the bottom of the spell deck. I think that's what you do. I'm sure the chat will tell me if it's wrong. And then we get some new offers here. That goes down there. That goes down there. These disappear. We don't need those. And we get new ones. Now, because a core tile has been discovered, you don't just put regular units in the display. Is it... I think it alternates, doesn't it? If at least one core tile has been revealed, alternate dealing gold and regular units, elite, regular, elite, regular. Yeah. So we want 4. So it's basically going to be 2 elite and 2 regular. So there's the elite ones. So we have the heroes and the fire mages, who are very expensive. And then this disappears, this blue crystal on the familiars. It readies. I didn't use this in the end. And then I've got to basically put stuff on. So, well, I've only got green and blue. So what do? I think I'm going to need the blue, aren't I? I'm going to need the block. So yeah, we're going to put the blue back on it again. Don't you put advanced action in recruitment for monastery? Yes, you're right. There should have been. Yes, I'd forgotten that, but it's just disappeared. But now we put one in because there is a monastery that has been revealed. So yes, I'd forgot to do that earlier, but I don't think it mattered. So there is the advanced action for the monastery, which is the temporal portal. What else happens at the start of the round? I think that's it. We roll the dice. Well, we flip the board over so that it's night time, and then we roll the dice. Okay, so we have, it's all basic. We haven't had much in the way of special mana. We shuffle the dummy player's deck. Reset skills. Yes, thank you. This is a fantastic game. I mean, I say this a lot, and I've certainly said this a lot in the last 3 to 6 months, but I want to play this game more. It is just so brilliant, and this game rewards repeated plays. You know, you get better and better and better at it because it is a puzzle in a way, but you get so much more experience with the game once you've played it, and you kind of learn how the different characters work. Right, so I think we are ready. That can disappear. We've found one city. We've got to kill this dragon, and then we've got to find the other city and kill that dragon, all in a day, all in one round. Wow! Here we go. What are we going to take? Well, I draw me cards first. Yes, multiplayer at some point. Definitely would love to play multiplayer at some point. Probably at the moment, I would use Tabletopia for something like that. Not Tabletopia, Tabletop Simulator. I believe there's a very good mod on Tabletop Simulator for this. So, yeah. Okay, right. Let's see what cards we're going to draw. Now, my hand size is 6. I am not next to a keep. So, let's see what we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's very red. Wow, look at that. That's insane. I have drawn all of my red cards. Right, okay, so there's my hand. Rage, rage, more rage, threaten, improvisation, rage, burning shield, and blood ritual. Wow. What a crazy starting hand. Right, okay. Here we go then. Which of these do we want? Do we want sparing power, which means I'll be going last, but you can save up and have a super big turn. Yeah, from the dust, I'll be going for. I don't want to take that. Long night, once per night, basically have a bit extra. Mana search, preparation is awesome. Yeah. Midnight meditation. Which one should I take? Which one should I take? I could take Sparing. Sparing Power is great when you're trying to defeat the cities and you've got lots of time, because you can save up on night 2 to beat a city up and then save up on night 3. We only have one night now to defeat both Draconums. If I was to take Preparation and search my entire deck for a card, what card would I pick? Because what am I planning to do? If I'm just planning on killing this rampaging orc so that I can then walk around, or do I go around the long way? I say the long way because it's 4 to there, it's 4 to move on to the wasteland, 5 to move into the forest at night, so that's a stupidly expensive way round. I mean, I could stay here and recruit because there's really good units, so yeah, maybe I shouldn't have recruited the crossbowman. Maybe I should have waited and got one of these fancy ones, but yeah, oh well, I did it. Yeah, I mean, are we literally just going to stand here the first turn and kill that orc and then walk round next time and get rid of that? I think so. I think that's what we're going to do. So do I have the cards in hand to get rid of it? Well, yes, I do, because I've got all of this stuff. So I don't think I'm worried about the preparation. Any suggestions? Digital version was announced. Yeah, I've heard about that, and it's been quiet since, and I've chased it up and they haven't got back to me, so I don't know what's happening with it. Maybe they underestimated how much work creating a digital Mage Knight would be. Long Night's good if we're going to be going and taking lots of turns. Mana search. Once per turn before you use mana from the source, re-roll them. That is really good as well. Yeah, sparing power. I think you're right. I think it is. I think it's got to be the sparing power. And save up for the second dragon. Okay, we're going to go with sparing power, which means I'm going to be going last. It's irrelevant which one I pick for the dummy player because it's going to be going before me. So there you go. Sparing power goes there. And the dummy player goes first. So off we go. Wish me luck. Let's clear up this mess. You want to see what's off camera. It's a complete mess all over here. Somebody asked earlier on about the table. Yes, it's a game topper. So it's a game topper with the green mat. Sorry, I forgot to answer you at the time. 3 cards. We have red, red, blue. Oh, no. There's 2 blue crystals here, so that's 2 more cards. Wow. Okay, right. A bit unlucky with those cards there, but a green one did disappear. Right, my go. So I think we're staying here and we're going to get rid of this. How are we going to get rid of it? I've got multiple ways of getting rid of it. Yeah. There isn't any red in the source. Oh, once before the start of each of your turns, put the top card of your deed deck face down under this card. There you go. Right, okay. So that's happened at the start. Whew. There's no red in the source. I've only got green. I've only got red cards. That's a shame. How am I going to get... I mean, I've got this. I've got my skill that can convert one type of thing into something else. I'm probably just going to get hit from it and take the wound. And then I just need to attack it for 3, which I can do. With probably the threaten. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just not using any mana from the source this turn. You need to pay the familiars. I did. I've put a blue on them. So yeah, the familiars have been paid for. Yeah, mana search would have been useful. Yeah, it would have been, and I perhaps should have taken it now because the source is completely the wrong colours for what I've got. And there's no point in me generating a green. So, okay. Yeah, we're just going to stand where we are. We've been in this village now for like, I don't know, what, 12 hours or something? The locals are probably going, look, who's he? He just keeps standing here and, you know, killing monsters. Although they're happy about it. They are very happy about it. So here we go. We're going to play improvisation, discarding... Oh, we're going to provoke this, or we're going to attack it. Yeah, it's provoking it, isn't it? I think so. So it attacks me and deals me a wound. Where's the wounds? There's the wounds. Wound. I then hit it. So improvisation with the threaten, discarding that. Discarding that for an attack of 3, which is dead. Yep, dead. Dead's a dead thing. So that goes. I get another 1 reputation. They're starting to like me now. They just, you know, they remember the stories about when I went here, killed that and threatened them. In fact, I should be on +2. I've killed 4 orcs. And I have attacked the keep and played threaten once. So I should actually be on there. I must have missed one earlier on. Is that right? No, I've only killed 3 orcs. That was a spare one. 3 orcs. I did do it right. Okay. So I got me 2 fame. I got me reputation. That's dead. That is the end of my turn. Oh, I could pillage. Well, let's have a think first. Do we want to... Because you can discard cards from your hand if you want to. But I don't think I do. I mean, I have Blood Ritual. I could have got the red crystal by playing the Blood Ritual, but I'm saving that. Yeah, no, I think we're good. I got 5 cards in hand. I'm only going to draw 1. Yeah, I'm drawing 1. Oh, it drew me concentration. Oh, that's awesome. Because that is actually... That, with that, is... Oh, yeah, that's nice. Right, okay, exciting. Got that. That goes. We need movement. We definitely need movement. We need 6 movement. But remember, we can convert block into movement. And we can convert attack. So I actually have attack 6. I can concentrate on getting very, very angry and then convert that anger into running around like an idiot. Yeah, that's what we can do. It's really, really good skill. Okay, so it's the dummy player's go. Yes. 1, 2, 3. It's white. Yes. Right. So no more. Back to us. Is that what we're going to do? Are we going to move round and have a look at this dragon? I think we are. I think that's what we're going to do because I need the movement. Okay, so we're going to flip this skill over to gain a blue crystal and a green mana. We then spend the green mana on concentration. Oh yes, spare power, thank you. Spend the green mana on concentration with the rage. So that is attack 6. Convert the attack 6 into move 6 and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which reveals the Draconium. Night or day, as soon as you go next to it, you reveal it. And we have, it's the Fire Dragon. Oh, gold. So it's got 7 armor, but it is resistant to fire and physical. It's got a 9 fire attack. Okay, well, we've got to get rid of it. Now, the way that you get rid of it, they don't act like rampaging enemies. You have to actually assault the space. You move onto it. It costs... Oh, in fact, I should have another fame. I'll tell you why in a minute. You have to spend 2 movement points to move onto the city, and then you actually fight it as if it's a monster. So the reason why I should have an extra fame is, you know, I said you get 1 fame every time you explore a tile. If that tile had a city on it, you get 1 extra fame. I just remembered that. It's not going to change anything. Yeah, I don't think it changed anything, but yes, I should have got an extra fame when I explored that. Okay, so we've done that, we've moved 6. Can we attack that this turn? I don't think we can. Okay, so it's 9 fire attack coming in. So if I don't block that, that's 3 wounds. And because it's fire, yeah, okay. Now this is the bit which a lot of people get confused about, is the way the elements work. And I just want to check. 9 fire means that only ice block is effective. So I would need 9 ice block or 18 of something else. Is that right? You do get fame for exploring in first recon, which is literally the tutorial scenario. Oh, familiars could have helped with movement. Yes, they could have done. But they're going to help me now with block. So they're going to be 7 block if I want it. The guardsman could be 4 block, so that's 11. The crossbowman could be 3, that's 14. Yeah, so am I right in thinking I need 18 block against it? Oh, and familiars can heal. Yes, familiars can heal too. So we could just take the 3 wounds. That's probably better. Is just take the 3 wounds and get the familiars to heal too. It's just, I've put this blue mana on them and then I'm not going to use them. It's their ability. Okay. Okay, so I can take the 3 wounds and then I could heal them with the familiars. Right, okay. So. Oh, right. Now I understand Jonathan's question. Yes, you thought you only got fame for exploring in first recon. Yes, you do. And in this scenario as well. Because I like that rule. So since this was my scenario, I put that rule back in. It also makes sense because the theme of this is exploring and trying to find something. So to hit it, I need to hit it with ice. I need 7 points of ice. I have none. Everything else I attack it with is halved. So I would need 14 points of attack. So if I'm not using the familiars, that would be attack 2. That's attack 5. That's 9. Yeah. How do I get 14? I don't know whether I do. Oh, I was going to pillage the village. Right, I'm going to undo that because I was going to do it. Apologies, I completely forgot, but I was going to pillage the village. That might have changed. No, it's too late. I've made a mistake. Made a mistake. But I was totally going to do it. Are you going to let me take it back? That's the question. Take the wounds, especially as they're physically resistant as well. Yeah. Well, I've also got to have 2 movement to get on there. So I've used this. This has been used. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do the 14 attack. I don't think I can. No. So if I can't do the 14 attack, I mean, Magic Familiars could be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Blood Ritual to get a red crystal, 12. Then I only have one card left. Yeah, I'm a card short. I am one card short of doing it. It's always the way, isn't it? Just one short. What other options do we have? Let's have a look at what Blood Ritual does. So I could play this, take a wound, gain a red crystal, and a mana token of any colour. Okay. The mana token of any colour could be red for the fire block 4, but this is no good. I don't need fire block against it. Yeah, I've got a burning shield and I've gone and come across the fire dragon. We might just have to not attack it. We might just have, because I don't think I can. I don't think I can do it. You're letting me undo. Okay. Cobra 770 is letting me undo and pillage the village. So thank you very much, because I was going to do it. It just slipped my mind. There you go. And there's the attacks that we need. Excellent. Right. So yeah, we still used that for the 6 movement. Okay, that's done. But now I'm going to use swiftness to move on. So yeah, we're going to move on to the city, and now we're fighting this here dragon. So I'm going to put it here. We put it here. Yeah, there we go. There's the dragon that we're fighting, and we're on the city. So you don't lose a reputation for assaulting the city because it's a ruined city. Right. So it's attacking us. We can't block it, so we take 3 wounds. So 1, 2, 3. 3 wounds in my hand. Okay. And then we're trying to hit it. So how did we do it? It was white mana on the swiftness. Let's add this up. So that's attack 3. It is the guardsman for attack 2, the crossbowman for attack 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 14. 8. Blood Ritual to gain a red crystal and a red mana, and then use the red mana on rage for another 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it's going to have to be the Magic Familiars. But then I am absolutely screwed for cards. I've not miscounted anything, have I? No, I don't think I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, and I need 2 more. And I only have 1 more card in hand. Yeah, take a turn to rest and heal the wounds. I need to take an extra wound for the blood ritual. Ah, yes, thank you. Take a wound. Yeah. Oh, right. I've got lots of wounds now. So, yeah. So we're going to have to use the Magic Familiars for their attack 3s. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right. In which case, I'm 1 over. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do the blood ritual. So I'm not going to get the red mana token and the red crystal. I'm going to keep that in hand. And I'm just going to play the rage for 2. And no, I'm going to have to, because when you rest, you've got to discard 1 non-wound card. And I've got, yeah. But then I'll be discarding the Burning Shield. The other option is that I just do that. That's for the 13, and then actually just play the Burning Shield side. Either way, I'm going to lose Burning Shield and Blood Ritual. So I think I'm probably best playing the Blood Ritual. Yeah, I think I'm probably best doing it. So do that, put that on there, get the other wound to my hand, and I think that is it. Yeah, Blood Ritual sideways and 1 less wound. That's what I was thinking of doing. Let's just check the wounds in hand. I've got 5 now, is that right? I think it should be 4, shouldn't it? Because I took 3 from the dragon and then 1 from the Blood Ritual. Yeah, Chris is saying, don't forget to remove the word. I thought I did. I thought I undid it, but maybe I didn't. If I didn't have any wounds in hand, then you're right. I've taken 3 from the dragon and 1 from the Blood Ritual. We had 1 in hand. Right, okay, yeah, I did. I thought I'd put it back. So that's going to be my hand next turn, is going to be a Burning Shield and 5 other cards. And to rest, you have to discard 1 known wound card and then discard all of your wounds. If I don't play the Blood Ritual, no, I think that's probably my best move. Yeah, unfortunately, it means the spell's going to go. But yeah, I think that's it. Right, okay, so there we go. We did attack 15, which is half effectiveness because of the dragon. We get 8 fame. So 8 fame puts us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are going to level up at the end of the turn. You don't get the reputation for that because it isn't a rampaging enemy, but we have 1 piece of the relic. There you go. 1 more to go. But we have a huge amount of wounds. They all go to my discard pile. Wow, what a turn. Now there's the red. Okay. Did we do it correct? Oh, they shouldn't go into my discard pile, should they? They should go there, and they are spent. So all of my units are spent. Any cards left to attack it next turn? No! I don't think I'm going to do this. But that is it. That is the end of my turn. So, dummy player. Red, blue, and blue. So we lose another 2 cards. Ouch. Which is green and white. Okay. There's only 4 cards left in the dummy player's deck. Okay, right. My go. We are going to have to rest. So when you rest, you discard 1 non-wound card and then as many wound cards as you want. I do the sparing power, but that is the end of my turn. Now I draw up to my hand size of 6, which is all of my cards. So yeah, next turn is pretty much my last turn. Okay, how interesting. Oh yeah, level up. Sorry, yes, level up. So I should get another skill. So let's have a look at the 2 skills that we've got. We can either have... now, do you use the cooperative skills in the solo? I can't remember. I don't think you do. So this is influence. Yeah, let me know. I know I should have taken out the competitive one. I just don't know whether you should take out this one or not. But either way... And why have I put my old skills in there? Because I can never get them. I should take them out. I don't really want that one. Co-op ones are used. Right, okay. So that's probably the one that I'm going to take. There you go. And then we get another skill for Goldix. Not that it matters. Oh, now the flight comes out. That's awesome. That's really good. I do like Goldix. Goldix was one of the first characters that I played. Norawas is the very first one. And then I played Goldix a lot. And Goldix is also very versatile. So, what does that skill do? Where's the skills gone? I've lost it. Here it is. Okay, so that skill is Nature's Vengeance. Once per round, reduce 1 attack of an enemy by 1. That enemy gains Cumbersome this turn. Cumbersome means that you can then play movement cards to reduce its attack, I think. Yeah, okay, so I've got that. And also, because I chose my own skill, I can have any one of these 3 cards. So we've got Blood of the Ancients, which I do not want now. Ambush, which I probably do want. Yeah, totally want Ambush, because it's movement. I've got green. Done. Take an Ambush. And then I draw 6 cards. So, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've not got my entire deck, but I have most of them. And I got the maximal effect again. Right, okay. So we're done. That was the resting turn. And now it is the dummy player again. Oh dear. It's going to be over very quick. And it's blue, yeah. So basically I've got 2 turns, which I had anyway, because that's how my cards are. So this turn, we're going to choose to put that there. And now we need to find that other city. And it could be that way, or it could be this way. But I'm going to go to this monastery, because that only needs 2 movement points, and then from there I can explore there and there. So I need at least 4 movement. Remember, we still have sparing power to use. Yes, so next turn, which will be my last turn of the game, I'm going to get those cards. Okay, so what are we going to do this turn? Are we going to move and influence? We could totally influence. We have a crystallize. We could crystallize something. We've got 1 with the land, which I could use to move 4. Yeah, so I'm going to play 1 with the land, which is Brave Alar's special card. I spend the green mana, power it up with the green mana from the source, move 4. We're going to move 2 onto the monastery, where we could learn this, or we could hire the Red Cape monks, and then I'm going to use 2 to explore here. Is this the city? It is the city, right? So excellent. We get 2 fame for doing that. 1, 2. We need a Draconum on the city. We need a ruin token on the ruins. Now it's night time, so you don't put it face up. And we need a rampaging enemy on here. Yeah, I think ruins are face down if it's night, face up if it's day. So we have these orcs, which are elusive. They are the, what are they called? The elusive came in, the orc trackers. That's it. Right, okay. So we don't need to do the other explore. So we're fine with that. And we probably now should try and take these on. Yeah, if we take these on, and then next round move into the desert and move into there and try and defeat the Draconum. Okay, next turn, I mean. Yeah, so yeah, we got to fight them this turn. That's what we're going to do. We're going to start a fight with them. So if I don't block it, it's 2 wounds, which is fine, because that's not actually going to affect us apart from our final score. So I'm not worried about blocking it at all. And I then just need, but if I don't block it, I've got to hit it for 6. If I do block it, I only need to hit it for 3. Okay, right. I'm a little short on attack cards. And when I say a little short on attack cards, I haven't got any. Which means I'm going to be using my skill to convert one type of attack into another. This is brilliant. Yeah, this has been really good. Now, have I got any of the other stuff? I don't. I don't really have anything. It's going to have to be sideways cards. Wow, this is awful. Yeah, this is really awful. I'm going to have to use the ambush to attack them. Another rampaging enemy the other side of the city. Oh, yeah, well spotted. Thank you. There you go. Yeah, the only card I have for movement is the ambush. Crystallize is no use. Promise is no use. Tranquility is no use. I mean, I could play them sideways, but I need 6. So yeah, that's just not going to cut it. So maximum effect. Throw away another action card from your hand. Use the basic effect of that 3 times, which would be move 6, which I then convert into attack 6. Yes, that's it. Oh, I love it when the maths works. I think I've got that right. So I'm going to provoke it. I attack it. I take 2 wounds. I have taken more wounds than Arithea on a Sunday. Yes, Phil, you're right. This used to convert it and then give a +1, and everybody went, "That's totally overpowered." It's really good as it is. So I've taken the 2 wounds. I now need to attack it for 6, So I play Maximal Effect. I throw away Ambush to use the basic effect of it 3 times, which is move 6. And all of the extra stuff that I'm not using. Shapeshift, convert the move 6 into attack 6, kill it. 3 fame, 2, 3, 1 rep. Done. End turn. Okay. Draw back up to my hand size. It's only basic cards, is it? No. When you play this, throw away another action card from your hand. Oh, Shapeshifter is only basic cards. Oh, sorry. Oh. Spoil all my fun. Okay, so I can't shapeshift 1 basic action card. Oh. Right, okay. Well, we've already done that, haven't we? Yeah, we already did that. Where's the dice gone? There's the dice. We did that. That was the move 4. Right, okay, so rethink. Let's put this back. It's not the 3 fame off. Okay. How are we going to get rid of it? I took back the wrong card. I took back the wrong card. Okay, so... Right. So I don't think I can do... Unless I've missed something, I don't think I can do this. I'm going to have to use this ability here. Because I can't do it. I can't get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't get the 6. Put the wounds back. Oh yeah, they were the 2 wounds that I took. Yeah. So yeah, I can't get attack 6. I can't get block 4 and then attack 3. I mean, Maximal Effect is amazing. But it's not going to work, is it? Is my only option to move round here, provoke an attack from this, and then just get wounded by it, and then move again and get wounded by it? No, because when you move, your turn ends and you get wounded by it. And then next turn I move there and yeah, no. So that's not going to work. What options have I got? Temporal Portal. So here's the options. Is I stay in the monastery. I do my influence. I learn Temporal Portal. Play as your action for the turn. Oh, that's your action. Okay, and next turn's my last turn. Okay, so that's not going to work. That's a shame. Otherwise, I could have teleported to here and then gone in. But no, Temporal Portal is my action for the turn. Yeah, the problem... Yeah, I mean, I could... So Heyman says, move 2 with ambush. Skill to do... Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to have to use this Nature's Vengeance. Because there's no way I can defeat it otherwise. So once per round, reduce 1 attack of an enemy by 1. Okay, so it goes down to 3. So I'm just going to put this here so you can see it. Although you can't really see it because it's green on green. And here's the enemy, which you can't see because it's green on green. So reduce the enemy, so reduce its attack by 1, so it goes down to 3. The enemy gains cumbersome. And yeah, when it's cumbersome, you can throw away movement cards. Is that right? You can use movement points to reduce its attack. So yeah, I think that's what you're saying. Play the move 2 with ambush. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you very much. I think you've worked out the puzzle. I don't know whether I would have got there myself. Although I was starting to think of that. So maybe I would have done. We will see. I don't want to give myself too much credit. So there you go. Its attack is now 4. I then play this as move 2. But I use those 2 points of movement with the cumbersome ability to drop its attack down to 1. I then play another card sideways as move 1. I'm just thinking I could use the green crystal. No, I'm going to save that green crystal because who knows what's going to happen next turn. Yeah. Can we block with units? No, units are spent. I used them all in the first dragon fight, so they're all gone. They only refresh if you have an ability that refreshes them. So yeah, so that's there, plus a card sideways. That's the 4 attack, blocked, so that I don't take any damage. And then 3 cards sideways, kills them. 1, 2, 3, 1 rep, done. And that card is, it's supposed to be played in the middle of the table so that everybody can use it. But we are done. That is that is the end of my turn. The dummy player declares end of round, and then I have no cards in hand, so I don't draw any cards. So the sparing power is actually pretty useless, but never mind. And then I get these cards, and here we go. These are the cards I have, and we've got to take on a dragon. Yeah, good luck with that. Not going to happen at all, is it? Not going to happen. Right, okay. So, well, first of all, we need to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 5 movement. Do we have 5? Oh, I need to put this dice back. It's blue. Right, so we've got the 5 movement. Yeah, which is Druidic Paths. So I've got my special Druidic Paths, which I'm going to use this blue mana for here. Okay. I don't think I need that for anything else. Nope. Nope, I think we're good. Yeah, I'm completely screwed. There's no way I can do this. I don't think. So I'm going to reduce the move cost of Desert by 1. So it goes down from 3 to 2. And then I move 1, 2. We look at the dragon. See what it is. Oh, dear. That's like the really tough one, isn't it? There, that's the high dragon. Brilliant. Okay, we're going to die to a high dragon. Cold fire attack. Oh, dear. Well, at least it's not resistant to physical attacks. Yeah, at least there's that. We then move into the city. Now, we could, if we wanted to, bring this in as well, just to get some extra fame. Not going to do that. And now we need to fight it. So it's attacking us for 6, which we're not going to bother blocking it. So that's 2 wounds, whatever's. Oh, it's brutal. So it's 4 wounds. Yeah, whatever's. I can take 6. If you take 6 in one go, you're exhausted, and that's really bad. But yeah, actually, we might be able to do this. Let's have a look. Because hang on. Yeah. Oh, I think we can do it. Have I got this? Mana draw. Okay, mana draw. Oh, I used the blue. No, I can't do it. Oh, I miscalculated. I shouldn't have used that on there. Oh, I'm a blue short. Yeah, I can't do it. If I'd have only used the white first, which is what I should have done, take a mana die from the source, set it to any colour except gold, gain 2 mana tokens of that colour. Okay, I failed this, but I'm going to redo this bit again because I could have done this. This is what I should have done. I should have realised I had a handful of blue cards. I only had 1 blue crystal. The mana draw was no good for anything else. So could I have done this without cheating? I don't think I can. I can play block 5. Yeah. Which then becomes attack 5. Turn that sideways for attack 6. Okay? And then that for attack 7. Which is not enough, but that's where I could have got to. Which wouldn't have been enough. In fact, even if I undo it, I still don't think I can do it. So if I didn't do that, and instead I played mana draw to take a die from the source, let's take the red one, it doesn't matter, set it to blue and gain 2 blue mana tokens, and then use one of them for Druidic Paths to move in, then I could have played both of these powered up, but this is only once per turn. So it wouldn't have worked. No, it would not have worked anyway. Because I can't convert both of these cards. Otherwise, I could have had attack 9. So the most I can get is, Yeah, attack 7. So yeah, we don't cheat, we don't undo, we do what we did earlier, which was that. That goes on there, that goes on there. It's attack 5, attack 6, attack 7. Not enough. Them's the breaks. I mean, I certainly didn't play very well. You know, I haven't played it for a while. I was a bit rusty, but it's not designed to be an easy scenario. So it's right that it was close. Anyway, we do the scoring. You still score. I'm just not going to score very well because I didn't do very well. Scoring. If you succeed in finding all of the pieces of the relic, you are victorious. If not, you have failed. In both cases, you may count your score to see how good you were or how bad we were. So take your fame as the base, 42. Then apply the standard achievement scorings, except no titles are awarded. Now, I've forgotten how this works. Achievement scorings, but no titles. Where are the achievement tokens? Right, okay. Okay, so no titles. Right, so this is the achievement scoring. There we go. So it's 2 points for every spell that I've got. And I think I still have the one spell that I started with. Yeah, I have the one spell that I started with, so that's 2. You just don't get the bonus for having the most. 1 point for each advanced action. I have 2 advanced actions, or do I have 3? I think I have 3. Yeah, I have 3 advanced actions. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. The greatest loot, I get 1 point for having 2 crystals. So it's 48. The greatest leader. So my units are not wounded, which is good. So it's points equal to the level. So 2, 4, 6. There you go. So 54. The greatest conqueror. I did conquer a keep. So that's 2. The greatest adventurer. I didn't do any adventuring at all. And then the greatest beating. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. 9 wounds. That's minus 18 points. So minus 18 points. That is down to 38. Ouch. Okay, so there's the achievement bonuses. Oh, hello, Loki. Are you waking up? Oh, what can you see? He's got his head on the table. What are you doing? Oh. Score for your goal and the time taken to reach it. How do you score for the goal and the time taken to reach it? Or is that this? 5 points for each piece of the relic you found. So 5. 53. 10 points if you found all pieces. No. 1 point for each card in the dummy player's deed deck that was not flipped this round. No. And if end of round was not announced, an additional 5 points. There you go. That is the scoring. So basically I scored 43, which was pretty rubbish. Did I give myself 2 fame when I found the last city? I can't remember, but apparently I did. So there we go. My score is 43. Technically I failed, and if I would have succeeded, I would have got an extra 15 points plus the fame for defeat. So yeah, it would have been a 24-point swing if I'd have defeated it. But that's how it goes. I hope you've enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun. I know I said this at the start and I'll say this again. This is a game I'd love to play again because you do get better at it the more you play. You get more comfortable with the cards. You get more comfortable with thinking through the puzzles. Every game plays out different, even if you play the same scenario, because of the way these tiles come out and the choices that you have, and you have to play the hand that you've got. There's so many variables that go into it. What's in the advanced offer? What units are available? What tiles come out? It's such a brilliant game. It's absolutely amazing. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. And as I mentioned at the start, this video and most of the other content that I'm making at the moment, some, half, I'm not sure, a lot of the other content that I'm making at the moment is only possible through the support of my Patreon campaign. So I don't want to sound like I'm begging or anything like that, but if you like the content that I make, I want it always to be freely available for anybody to watch, but I can't do it without the help of my Patreon supporters. Thank you very much to all of my current Patreon supporters that help fund the channel and keep things going. If you like what you see and you want to see more videos, then yeah, consider supporting me on Patreon. Right, now what time is it? It's 10 o'clock. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do tonight. I installed a new PC game this week called Before We Leave, and I'm going to be streaming that. So in 5 minutes time, after I've gone downstairs and had a bit of a freshen up and got some drink, I'm going to be streaming that. So if you're interested in that, I'll be doing that live in about 5-10 minutes time on my channel. That's before we leave. It's a PC game. I've already done one video for it, and I'm going to continue from where we left off. Other than that, I will be back next week with some more videos. I've got half of the plans for next week, so I won't say them because they're subject to change, but I've got a number of things planned that are coming up on the channel in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, check that out. Until next time, massive thank you to everybody in the chat. Really, really appreciate you being here. Good to see lots of new faces here, presumably because it's Mage Knight. And yeah, I will see you again next time. Take care, everyone. Have a good weekend. Dragons with 9 defense and 9 fire resistance and 6 damage. Brutal. Oh, great. Love it. Gaming Rules is proudly sponsored by Game Toppers, upgrading your gaming experience. Visit GameToppersLLC.com.